Hello everyone, welcome to Sabrina's Diary. I am Sabrina and today we are going to do chapter 4 of The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe written by C.S. Lewis, The Chronicles of Narnia. So, I'm just showing the book again and let's dive in. In chapter 3 we came to know that finally Edmund realized that Lucy was indeed telling the truth by entering the wardrobe and finding Narnia on his own. The next thing that happened is he met the White Witch. That is the queen. She calls herself the queen. She's quite evil though. But the queen was actually really nice to Edmund, and at first when she was asking him questions like if he was a dwarf that outgrew himself or a dwarf that shaved, and she tried to understand what he was actually, then finally she realized that he was human. That means he was the son of Adam, her biggest fear. So now that she knows that he is the enemy and Edmund doesn't realize any of this, she treats him very nicely and asks him to join him on her sledge. Again, note, any stranger asking you to join their car or sledge or whatever, rickshaw, please never get in them. Stranger, danger, children. But this is a story, so let's get back to it. Alright, now that she invited him on her sledge and he sat and he was feeling a little awkward, but he was also mesmerized with how the White Witch looked and how nicely she behaved with him. The White Witch asked him if he would like to have some. The White Witch took a small bottle that looked like it was made of copper, and she just dropped one pinch on the snow, and that one drop magically turned into a hot, steamy drink. And the dwarf got down from the sledge, took the drink, and gave it to Edmund. The moment Edmund drank a sip from the drink, he felt like he never tasted something as tasty as this drink. And when the White Witch asked him, "It's not nice to just drink, would you like to eat something with that?" And immediately Edmund said, "Yes, Turkish delight please." Alright, so Edmund, the witch since the witch is a very powerful woman who has magical powers, she immediately put another drop from that copper bottle and Turkish delight appeared in the snow on a beautiful box. And the dwarf got down and took the wrapped box and gave it to Edmund. Edmund couldn't wait, opened the box and started having all the Turkish delights. Now keep in mind that the Turkish delights were kind of enchanted, so the more he ate, the more he wanted to eat. And now the witch started asking him some personal questions. The witch came to know from Edmund that Lucy has been in Narnia before him, and Lucy talked to the fawn, and the fawn let her go back. So now the White Witch understood that the prophecy might be coming true and she needs to act fast. But she did not let Edmund understand anything, and she kept treating him nicely. Alright, after that, the White Witch kept on asking more and more questions about Edmund and how many siblings does Edmund have and everything. And who is exactly the person who visited Narnia before Edmund. And Edmund couldn't stop himself and blurted out everything to the White Witch because of the enchanted Turkish delight. After a long ride, she dropped Edmund, and before dropping Edmund, she showed where her castle is, and she also promised Edmund that if he brings his siblings with him, she will make him the Prince of Narnia, where he can rule and have Turkish delight as much as he wants. And also, while dropping him off, she requested him to keep their meeting a secret and not to tell anyone that they have already met. Now that he got down from the sledge and he was really happy, and finally he got to the queen left and he turned around and found that Lucy was coming from the other way, and he's like, "Lucy, hey!" And Lucy was so happy with Edmund, "You're here, you're in Narnia. Finally, at least now someone is going to believe me. Now both of us can go to our siblings and everyone is going to believe that I was telling the truth." And Edmund was very happy as well to see Lucy, and he said, "Yes, let's go." And both of them started their way back towards the wardrobe. While going towards the wardrobe, Lucy was very happy that finally everyone is going to believe that she did not make any lies. But in the other side, Edmund was actually thinking that it's not a good sign for him, because he understood, or he realized, that no one is going to take the White Witch's side and everyone is going to think that the White Witch is evil. But he somehow believed the White Witch, and he was actually taking the side of the White Witch and decided to keep it a secret that he actually did meet the White Witch. And he tried to defend her also, but Lucy took no word for it, and Lucy clarified that the White Witch is an evil person and that they should never side with evil people. Now they reached the wardrobe. They both entered the wardrobe and they were feeling the furry coats on their face, and voila, they came out of that room immediately, and Lucy ran to her siblings to tell them what happened. So till now, this was for chapter 4. Till then, see you soon, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button for more videos.